But I think what really hurt Hulk Hogan is just the internet itself. I think the internet single-handedly killed Hulkamania. All right, y'all, 2025 is off to a good start. So, yo, Monday Night Raw, WWE is now on Netflix. And that's good for me because I did not have USA Network. So, I used to catch the replay on Hulu, but then for whatever reason, they took it off of Hulu. So, I haven't watched Raw in about maybe 2 months now, or whenever they took it off of Hulu. So bringing it on Raw on Netflix now is like, that's a Christmas gift to me. I love it, and I can tell that the way they set the first program up is for the fans that are not up to speed or even new fans, because I think they know that this is going to reach a wide number of people that never even watched Raw or haven't watched it in a long time. So I could tell they structured the program to those that are not caught up like me, because they kind of followed the story, but then they didn't. So it wasn't a whole lot of promo. It wasn't a whole lot of build up. It was just straight up, okay, here's this match. Here's that match. Here's a cameo from this legend. Here's another match. And we're going to put the best superstars against the best superstars because we want to kick this off right. We want to get people interested right now because, as we know, wrestling is nothing but a drawn out male soap opera. Okay, it's a soap opera with tables and chairs and knuckles and shit. Okay, so they wanted to, I guess, put their best foot forward, draw as many people in, and go from there. And I think it worked. Started out with The Rock coming out there, and I was nervous because I know The Rock is kind of lukewarm right now. Like, people, for whatever reason, aren't really feeling him. But the wrestling fans still love him because he got a good pop from the crowd. And I was like, cool, people still love The Rock. I still love The Rock. So it pains me when he gets booed or like people like shit on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Rock fan. And then the matches themselves, like, yo, start out freaking Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa in a dope ass match to kick things off. Roman Reigns gets the Tribal Chief title back. All right, the OTC is now the official OTC. So I was like, okay, this is off to a good start here. And then we had Mommy, Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan. And it's hard for me to watch those two fight because I'm in love with both of them. Like, Liv Morgan makes my kneecaps hard. Okay, Rhea Ripley, I know she's rough, and I like rough. I like a rough woman, you know what I mean? And she seems like she's rough. Like, after we're done, I'm gonna have scratches and stuff all over me, man, and maybe even a black eye, and I love it. So that was a dope ass match. And so it's okay. So now we're getting to the meat and potatoes of the video here. Hulk Hogan comes out, right? So like I said, Triple H is throwing everything but the kitchen sink here now, right? So he brings in Hulk Hogan, the legend, the OG. If not, say what you want about the man. Okay, I know people hate Hulk Hogan now. If it wasn't for him, and the announcer even said this, if it was not for Hulk Hogan and Vince McMahon, we would not have wrestling as we have it now. It would not have become the global phenomenon that it became. All right, and so those that are hating on Hulk Hogan now were once Hulkamaniacs. So yes, he said a lot of stupid shit. Yes, he did a lot of lying. Okay. And at first I was thinking, because when Hulk came out there, right, they booed the shit out of him. I said, oh damn, like I felt embarrassed for him. I felt bad for him, and I can hear some people now. I don't feel bad for that freaking racist bigot, that freaking Trump supporter. Look, man, I ain't gonna hate nobody on who they like on a political level, okay? If you support Trump, you support Trump. That's your prerogative. That ain't got shit to do with me or my life. You know what I'm saying? So I may not agree with Trump or whatever, but if you choose to follow him, man, that's you. I don't fault you for that. But I don't think the boos was so much about Hogan being a Trump supporter, because The Undertaker is a Trump supporter, and The Undertaker got a huge pop from the crowd, and that was a dope moment with him and Rhea Ripley. But I think what really hurt Hulk Hogan is just the internet itself. I think the internet single-handedly killed Hulkamania. And they killed him by, I guess, exposing the person that he is. And I guess, yes, he is a racist, all right? He said some shit about the brothers, that he's not too fond of the brothers. He doesn't want any brothers dating his daughter, all right? he tells a lot of lies. Okay, I watched Jim Cornette, and Jim Cornette, laughs at a lot of the stuff that Hogan says, and even presents receipts on the fact that Hogan's a liar. So you have a compulsive liar who lies about everything, okay, and then he's not too fond of the brothers. He's kind of a racist. And then the cherry on top was the fact that he supports Trump. So yeah, yeah, and the fact that you're in California, which is a blue state. Now, if this was Georgia or Florida, Hogan probably would have got a better pop, but the fact that it's a blue state, I was like, yeah, I don't think Triple H thought that one all the way through. But, it's the first Raw, had to throw everything out there. But, yeah, Hogan got booed out of the building. And the sad thing about it was, the most embarrassing thing about it was, he had to stay in face character. He had, so babyface meaning a good guy, heel meaning a bad guy. So if this was Hollywood, NWO Hogan, that would have been perfect. Okay, boo me. That's the response that I want. But he had to stay in face character. And so even though the crowd's booing him, he's still like, you guys are awesome. I love you, brother. Hulkamania forever. Yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, that's like Hulk. Just rip the shirt and walk away, man. And even the way he limped away, I could tell he was kind of hurt by that. Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart was with him too. And I'm like, damn, Hulk. But you know what? Look here, y'all. I know how to separate art from the person. And I have so much nostalgia, so much childhood fond memories of Hulk Hogan and Hulkamania that I can never hate the man. Unless he came up to my face and said, let me tell you something, brother. I think you're nothing but a light-skinned nigger. Then we might have to move some furniture. Then I might have to break your hip. But other than that, man, listen, I remember WrestleMania 3 when he slammed Andre the Giant and how my household went into an uproar, like we just won the Super Bowl. I remember being emotional when when Ultimate Warrior beat him at WrestleMania. I remember when you faced off against The Rock, Icon versus Icon, how legendary that was. You know what I mean? There's just so many memories, man. I had the LGN toys, the rubber toys that that if you threw it at somebody, you give him a black eye. With the big ring. Okay, my brother who came after me, my brother had the smaller ones with the action poses. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Hogan, dog, I used to try to rip the shirt off, man. We used to be in the playground playing. We was play fighting and shit. And then when somebody would hit you, you would start hulking up. I don't feel it. I'm no selling. I'm hulking, old brother. I can never hate Hulk Hogan. So, yeah, I'm sorry he got booed, but if I was there, I would be cheering. I would be doing the whole Hulkamania poses and, real American. And, what you gonna do, brother? Yeah, so he lies. He don't like black people. It's all good, man. I'm still a Hulkamaniac, man. I don't care. So, Raw, well, I thought was a big success. Triple H and everybody should be proud. Can't wait to see future episodes with Bianca Belair, the return of Jade Cargill, Cody Rhodes coming back, and Kevin Owens and all those guys. Look, man, it's a fun time to be a wrestling fan again. I was gone for a minute, but then the last WrestleMania brought me back, and Rhea Ripley is a big part of that because, not only the fact that she's drop dead gorgeous, man, but she's a freaking star. She's a superstar. She is what a superstar is supposed to be. She is just badass, man, and she understands wrestling. All right, so what did you guys think about Hulk Hogan getting booed? Do you think it was justified? Do you think he got what he deserved, or do you think that the fans should show more respect because of what the man contributed to the business? And where the business is now, he built this. I'm gonna say him and Vince. So, yeah, if it wasn't for Vince McMahon, there would be no Hulk Hogan either. So that just goes to show the genius of Vince McMahon because he built that character, he protected his image, he created that image, and that's why all of us kids were on the, say your prayers and take your vitamins because Vince made Hulk Hogan an American hero that loved the kids, that was a hero to the kids, and we gravitated towards him, and that was all Vince McMahon. So Vince and Hulk, they're hated now, but as Bernie Mac said it above the rim, you can't erase what we were, man. You can't erase what we were. That's it, and that's all. So yeah, comment freely below what you think about the first Monday Night Raw on Netflix. What you feel about Hogan being booed? Comment freely below. Let me know what you thought. If you like and dig this content, hit that like and subscribe, notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.